Good day everyone, I hope you are really well. My name is Nick and we're doing a ZXspectrum gameplay review type thing. Did you expect anything else? Well, this one is Tintin on the Moon, published by Infogrames in 1989. A game that also came out on the Amiga and Shred CPC as I do my controls here, the Atari ST, Commodore 64 DOS and the Master System as well. And it's based on the adventures of Tintin, funnily enough. Now you're on a race to the moon in a rocket and you're there with Captain Haddock and Professor Calculus. On the way to the moon, here we are flying through this asteroid field. Now we have to hit the red bits now because they're energy and don't hit the asteroids. Now on our way to the moon, I've started this a bit earlier than I should have done. On the way to the moon you've been kidnapped by Colonel Jorgen, he's the baddie of the piece. And we must navigate each of these like separate level space stations to get forward. It will see all become apparent. So this is a rather cool stage, nice graphics, nice perspective. And you'll see my rocket down the bottom there, that green flashing thing, going across a gauge from Earth on the left to the moon on the right there. Right, here I am now. Looks rather reminiscent of Dan Dare, I suppose. There's Snowy, our dog, to the side. So we're in a race to the moon. On these stages we must put out fires, which I think are sort of like bombs without dying. There's an extinguisher, I think. And also there's a guy running around the place, I think it's Colonel Jorgen, and we must take him out, otherwise he might kill us. I think he's in green, so keep an eye out for him. So I think there's about, well, looking at the bottom, there's about 5 stages or so. It's an exploration game. It's very colourful. Let's see how I get on. Right, okay, I don't know who that guy is in white going across. I don't think he's any trouble. Oh, there, see, that's the bloke in the green trousers and cyan top. He could drain our energy quite quickly. Right, that's something we've got. Try and find your way around this. Now, if you had this one back in the day, let me know. I'll have a couple of goes on it. If I'm not very good, I'll put in a poke to see if we can get a bit further. But it's based on the original Adventures of Tintin by Hergé in 1929. Oh, I've died again. Curses. Yeah, 1929, but I do believe there was a movie in 2011. It's like a computer-generated movie. Bit like, well, not quite like Toy Story, but that sort of idea. And the music was done by John Williams, I think, who did Star Wars and various other ones. Now, am I doing okay on this? I'm not sure. Now, you see my ship down the bottom there flashing. We're on the first marker of about 4, so it's not a huge game. It is sort of like doable, he says. So I reach a dead end. Right, I kill Jorgen there, you might have noticed. That's good. So now we just got to put out the fire. Oh no, my energy's exhausted. Tintin has failed. Tough luck, Tintin. Yeah, I don't know quite why I died there. Maybe I should have collected some energy somewhere. But we'll have another go without the poke on it. Then I'll have to try and do something. So, first stage is through this star field, which I would have been amazed at back in the day anyway. This probably could have survived as a game on its own. So pick up, I think, all the red bits, avoid all the green bits. Not sure what the yellow ones do, but I'll just try and fix on the red. We're on our way to the moon. Colonel Jorgen is, well, you know, he's up to no good. We need to get to the moon before Captain Haddock and Professor Calculus are also in the rocket with us. I don't think Neil Armstrong, Buzz Aldrin and the other one did anything like this. Sorry about the other one, I can't remember your name. Right, away we go. So we know what we need to do, don't we? We need to get the extinguisher, put out all the different fires, and avoid the Colonel Jorgen going around. And once we've done that, it does go up to another like asteroid field to get to the next bit. I don't think there are any asteroid fields between us and the moon, unless there's lots of space rubbish that someone's put up there. If it's anything like the walk I'm on, I wouldn't be surprised. Right, I can't go down there. Go, 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 Tintin. And you'll see his dog Snowy every now and again, but doesn't seem to be following him at the moment. Good animation. It's quite smooth. It's a little bit jittery when it's scrolling, but Spectrum 48K is pretty cool. 1989. If they'd seen this in 1929 when they made the original cartoon strip, they would have been amazed. Right, okay, Nick, you need to put in a cheat. Right, we're doing infinite power now. It might help me, it might not. We're determined to get to the moon. This won't be a complete walkthrough, so we probably won't get to the moon, but I just want to show you a few stages, so if you want to track it down yourself, you get an idea whether it's worth your while. These reviews we'll always say it's not about expert gameplay. It's all about having a bit of a laugh, having a bit of de-stressing, but more importantly, seeing how the game would have played like back in the day, and would there have been enough there on offer after your first or two goes to say, look, I want to play this again, or you just put it in the box and forgotten about it completely. And I think it's quite a nice little game. If you like Dan Dare, you'll like this one as well, so check out the reviews of those. It doesn't play exactly like Dan Dare, but you can see the similarities. I think that was Captain Haddock there. Something's fishy going on. Wasn't a sequel that I'm aware of. Just Tintin on the Moon. He went nowhere else and we've been mowed down again, but our energy should be okay. Let's just get off this stage and do the next asteroid field. I do like that graphic when he fires stuff. You might not have seen this one before. Be interested to see what it plays like on the Commodore Amiga, so we'll have to come to that at some point. I've got a funny feeling it's one of these games that might lend itself a little bit better to 8-bit gaming than 16-bit, but we can soon find out. I mean, Jet Set Willy certainly was better on an 8-bit system. So the rockets launched from the Atomic Research Centre at Sprogage in Sildovania, apparently, according to these instructions. And that's all you need to know. Well, you might need to know a bit more. It'll come out on DOS as well, so quite a few systems. Master System also. Infogrames, 1989, and they're the company that's currently behind the Atari VCS project. I'm not sure how many of the same people are working there now than were in 1989. Might be a smaller company now, I'm not sure. Right, let's put out that fire. How many more fires we got to put out? Have a look at the icons on the left. Oh man, we really need to shoot that guy. That Colonel bloke going around, we need to take him out. But I think he goes around in a circle. Hi, Snowy. Sorry to blast you. He goes around in a circle, so if we stay somewhere, we could probably wait and then blast him if we get the timing right. No colour clash that I can make out. Well, there's a little box around Tintin, isn't there, when he goes through some of the bits, but it's not colour clash as such. Put that out. Put out the fire. Right, how many more of these we got left? That's got him up on his way. Can't have too many left. Let's put that one out as well. But I think Jorgen might be starting fires. There he is. There he comes. Oh, no. I need to hide in a better hiding place, I think. If you are Colonel Jorgen, then comment below. What's your beef, sir? Yeah, we'll have to look at this on the Commodore 64, I think, as well. Go, Tintin, go. I never read a Tintin comic. I used to have a friend at school that used to... he went to the library quite regularly, but not to get books out to help him with his homework. They had a lot of comic books of Tintin in there. He went for that. I thought they was interesting, but I never read them. A bit like Asterix the Ghoul he was into as well. I'm not sure there's any Asterix games also. I need to catch up with that. I think I missed out. I think I would have liked Tintin. He was always on different adventures, wasn't he, really? There's evil blokes as well. And I don't know anything about him. Take that, you. He's not impressed with that. Oh, yeah, I don't know too much about Tintin. Hergé, was he from Belgium? Or was he French? 1929. If you own any Tintin comics, then let me know. What's the sort of adventures he goes on? Man, I'll go up that thing, but I don't think that's any good. I think that's a little bit of a bug. Good to know there's... Oh, look. Good to know there's fans about the place to cool you down. Don't know what the relevance of that bit is. Perhaps it's when the Colonel goes into a bit of a funny stupor. Can't be too much fire to go, but we need to take out Jorgen. Right, he should come down here in a minute, shouldn't he? Perhaps I don't know what the relevance of that arrow is in the middle. Perhaps you can have two-player, maybe. Oh, goodness gracious, great balls of wind. Right, hang on. Where's a good place to wait for this twit? We've got to be quick on the trigger. Quick on the trigger. Haddock and Calculus are walking around like wallies. I presume Calculus is the guy with just white graphic. Right, this is a good place. Come on, come on. Come on, Colonel, unless he's gone to lunch. Has he gone to that? Right, that's Calculus. Go! Yes, I've got him. Good, he's dead. Keep doing what you're doing, Calculus. Now, I just need to put out the fire now, and in theory, we should go to the next asteroid storm on the way to the moon. Right. Fly me to the moon and let me play amongst the stars. Let me know what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, please be true. In other words, Scooby-Doo. Something like that. Right, come on, Tintin. We've done it. We don't want it to be a tin of cat food. Tin cat food. No, that doesn't work. Right, where's the rest of the fire? Maybe I've got this wrong. Hopefully I haven't got a limited amount of extinguishing bits. Right. If you see a fire, shout out at your screen there. But look at the use of graphics. The Spectrum had a limited colour palette compared to other systems, but sometimes it's used really well. Often it's used really well. Look at the shading around the place. Makes it look more detailed than it is. Oh, 2 bits of fire. Hopefully that's the last couple of bits, because Jorgen isn't starting any more fires or bombs or whatever they are. Nice animation on the fire. Looks like if you're too close, you can't extinguish it. I think walking through it normally is not a very good idea, so don't do that in real life. There's one. That's the other one. Oh, look, we're off. Good. All bombs disarmed. Well done, me. Take controls. Yeah, we're in the asteroid storm. Right, so look out for your red stuff. Don't hit the green stuff. Go Tintin. I would sing the Tintin theme music, but I don't know it. Is there any Tintin theme music? Maybe not. So I think this game is brilliant. I love this stage. It's really coded well with the star field behind it. Also adding a bit of dimensions to it. It's good to have a mix of this and the platformer game, which is pretty decent as well. I'm not sure what it scored back in the day, but I think it would have done quite well. I'm loving it. It's a bit tricky initially, but I'd only had 2 goes. If I persisted with it, I think I would have got past a few stages at least. Good old Snowy's there also. So Tintin fans will like this. Platform gamers will probably like this as well. Yeah, it's got a bit of a learning curve on it. It starts a little bit tricky, but not as tricky as some games, which are particularly evil on the ZXspectrum. So you get the funny feeling that this one is doable. So yeah, a good game to get into your collection, I would say. But watch out for Colonel Jorgen, who's doing all sorts of evil stuff. Ugh. Was he the enemy in all the Tintin books, Colonel Jorgen? Was there lots of different ones? I presume there's lots of different ones. Oh, I need a bulletproof vest or something. So, just looking at my progress so far, you see the flashing green ship on the bottom is now on the 2nd marker. So this is stage 2. So then you've got stage 3, stage 4, and then on the moon. Yes. Everyone get to the moon. Everyone get to the moon. Yeah, I went a bit Mighty Boosh then. Down we go. Oops. Now, I don't know if these bombs keep getting relit all the time that Jorgen person is about the place. What's the distance between Earth and the Moon? I don't know. I'd guess this might be well wrong. I'm guessing 300,000 miles. What's the real distance? That's what I'm guessing. 300,000? Is that about right? Yeah. No, I don't know. It might be a lot less than that. It might be more. Who knows? It might be millions and pedillions. Oh man. Right. So the stages are quite similar each time. I think this stage 2 is slightly bigger than the first stage. We won't be going all the way through to the end. One of those ones I could, with a poke on at least, I could quite happily be playing it for absolutely ages to its fruition. But there's a limited amount of stuff I can say about Tintin on the Moon. I do like the use of colours in this one also. It's pretty cool. If you've owned it on any other system, let me know. Definitely got to, as I say, play it on the Amiga and the Commodore 64 at some point. It's a game I only recently heard of. Normally, well, quite often the tie-in licenses are quite bad games, but it's good to see that this one, quite a bit of care has been taken on it. It's a quality game. It's not one they've knocked out over their dinner break or a couple of days. Looks like this has been a proper project. You can see there's lots of good elements to it. The screen's arranged pretty well. The sound is good, and it moves quite cool as well. Good game. A good game. I sound a bit like Bruce Forsyth now. Good game. Give us a 12. Well, you don't have to give us a 12 if you don't want to. Oh, that Jorgen person. So I think this is the sort of like situation here. I've got to wait for him at the right place, and then take him out. Take me out. Do. He's going to jump down there, but he's always going in the same circle. He's doing laps of the station. Got it. Oh, surely I had him then. I must have had him. Yeah, I think he's doing a bit of cheating. Let's get back over here then. But he's got a big gun and we've just got a squirty thing. Yeah, testing. Test the gun. I think I'm just going to get... Oh, I got him. Good. Right. Is he dead? He got up again then briefly. He's dead on a ladder. Not sure how he's holding on to that ladder, but that's him taken care of. So all we've got to do now is find out where these fires are, put them out, and then it's on to the next stage. Snowy's not helping at all. He's barking like a wally. Maybe it's his dinner time and we've forgotten. Right, it's not snowy outside. It's not snowy on the moon. I'm not sure how many more fires we've got to put out. Maybe that icon on the left is a clue. We've got the extinguisher icon and the fire icon. Fire. Where are the fire? Oh, there's one. Oh, that's it. We've done it again. All bombs disarmed. Take control. And now our ship goes through the asteroid storm again as we go towards the third marker. If you don't pick up enough of these red energy things, you will run out, and that'll be over. Now, I don't know why there's green rocks between us and the Earth. Maybe it's kryptonite to try and dissuade Superman from doing something. But look at the graphics on that ship as it goes left to right. That is super cool. No colour clash as it goes over the stuff, and the collision detection's good as well. It only registers, although the pixels are touching, it does register the perspective. That's not an easy thing to program. So, well done, Infogrames, in 1989. I can't have too much longer to go. Look at the graphic, we're almost on the third bit. One more, I think. There we are. And we're back here to the space station with Snowy. But I think we'll leave it there. You get the general idea of the game, and I really, really liked it. Wasn't expecting much from it, but it is a pretty cool game, and I would recommend tracking that down. So, hope you liked having a look at that one. That was Tintin on the Moon on the ZXspectrum 48K, published by Infogrames in 1989, and based on the character Tintin, created in 1929 by Hergé. If you've got any comments about this game, similar games, or anything retro related, then please put that below. You're always more than welcome, or Tintin, in fact. Until next time, take great care of yourself, and a very fond goodbye.
Goodbye.